In this video, I'll explain the 5 most common mistakes people often make when they're trying to lose weight through cardio exercises. I want to make it clear from the beginning that even though I'll be highlighting the main problems with cardio, I actually think it's a good thing when done correctly. Despite what some enthusiastic gym goers might tell you, cardio has some significant advantages. Cardiorespiratory fitness is essentially how well your body delivers oxygen to your muscles when they need it. It's a big deal because it can predict the likelihood of dying from anything, and especially heart-related issues. A study in 2009 reviewed a bunch of other studies and found that people with good cardio fitness tended to live longer and have fewer heart problems. But it's not just about staying alive. Being fit in this way can also make your workouts better. It boosts your ability to do work and recover between exercises. Imagine doing 3 sets of 8 squats. If your cardio is not great, you might feel exhausted and need to rest a lot. On the flip side, if your cardio is in good shape, you can breeze through your workout more efficiently. It's important to note that staying active is crucial for keeping your weight in check over the long term. Research indicates that people who engage in regular physical activity are more likely to successfully maintain weight loss after going on a diet. However, there's a lot of confusion about the role of cardio in losing fat. Despite the benefits of staying active, cardio isn't a must for shedding pounds. The key to fat loss ultimately boils down to the difference between the calories you consume and the calories you burn. Cardio sessions might not contribute as significantly to this balance as some people think. Now, let's explore a common mistake: assuming that cardio is just as effective for fat loss as maintaining a healthy diet. This misconception is misleading because even though being active is vital for overall health, cardio alone isn't a magic solution for shedding fat. Burning calories through cardio can be slow and less effective compared to managing your diet. For example, if you weigh 170 pounds, 77 kilos, it will take about 3 hours of brisk walking to burn 1,000 calories. On the other hand, consuming 1,000 calories can happen in less than a minute if you're not mindful of your food choices. This calorie balance is crucial for weight management. To illustrate, fitness model Steve Cook faced a significant challenge when attempting to burn 10,000 calories in response to a food challenge. Despite being incredibly fit, even he struggled to achieve this feat. To 11. Let's break it down in simpler terms. Imagine trying to figure out how many calories someone is planning to burn, like saying, let's see if he's going to hit around 8,000 calories. But in the end, he only managed to burn a little over 7,000 calories. So it's way easier to eat calories than to burn them. But it gets even trickier because recent research shows that just doing exercises to lose weight doesn't work as well as you might think. If you do the math, weight loss from workouts only makes up 20 to 50% of the weight loss you'd expect from the calories burned. For example, if you burn 2,500 calories in a week by doing things like walking on a treadmill without changing your diet, you'd think you'd lose about 0.7 pounds. But in reality, you'd only lose around 0.14 to 0.36 pounds, way less than you'd expect. There are 2 main reasons for this. One is that people tend to eat more when they start exercising, but don't change their diet. It's like your body wants to make up for the calories you burned. The other reason is that your body is smart. When it notices you're burning more calories through exercise, it tries to save energy by burning fewer calories in other ways, like when you fidget, move around, or do daily activities. When you exercise and burn more calories, your body might automatically start moving less, causing you to burn fewer calories overall and experience less weight loss than expected. Although it's possible to offset your cardio efforts by overeating, it's not very likely if you're genuinely trying to control your diet. You won't gain weight from cardio, but the more you rely on it for fat loss, the less effective it becomes as your body adjusts. I'm highlighting this point not to say cardio is bad, but to manage expectations. Cardio should be a supporting tool for fat loss, not the main driver. Now, the second mistake is timing cardio poorly with weight training. Consider whether cardio might affect your weight training performance, known as the interference effect. Some claim cardio kills gains, and while that's exaggerated, there's truth to the interference effect. There's a conflict between aerobic endurance and muscle-building pathways, and smart strategies can minimize this interference. To get the most from your fitness routine, view cardio as a complement to a balanced diet and avoid undermining your weight training with poorly timed sessions. Balancing both can optimize your overall fitness journey, ensuring you achieve your goals without unrealistic expectations or interference between different exercise pathways. One easy way to plan your workout is by starting with weight training. First, spend 5 to 10 minutes warming up on a Stairmaster or another machine you like. Research shows this can boost your performance in weight training. However, if you plan to do a more extended cardio session, lasting more than 10 minutes, it's better to do it after your weight training or at a different time. A 2017 review of 13 studies discovered that doing cardio before weights can lead to worse improvements in strength, and your strength training may be affected for 6 to 8 hours after cardio. The level of impact depends on how long and intense your cardio is. To optimize training and avoid interference, experts suggest separating cardio and resistance exercises by at least 24 hours when possible. This interference effect is more concerning for experienced individuals compared to beginners. A 2021 study found that combining cardio and weight training had no impact on strength for untrained and moderately trained people, but did affect strength in more experienced individuals. If you prefer doing both cardio and weights in one session, it's better to do cardio at the end. As you advance in your training, consider creating more time between your cardio and weight sessions, like doing them on separate days or in the morning and evening. Now, let's talk about mistake number 3, which I'll call the high-intensity trap. Let's break down the types of cardio exercises coaches usually talk about. First, there's low-intensity steady-state cardio, LS, which is like walking on an incline treadmill or using a Stairmaster. It's a steady, moderate-paced workout. The other type is high-intensity interval training, HIIT, where you go all out for 20-30 seconds, then take it easy for 2 to 3 minutes, and repeat this cycle 5 or 6 times. Some folks think HIIT is better for burning fat because of the afterburn effect. This means you keep burning calories even after you finish exercising. But research shows that after 80 minutes of intense cardio, only about 80 extra calories are burned. A recent review says this afterburn effect might not actually make a big difference in fat loss. Still, HIIT is popular because it's time efficient. You can burn the same calories in less time compared to other workouts. Plus, some people find it less boring. But there are downsides. HIIT can mess with weight training and takes longer to recover from. Some argue that it's similar to weight training in how it works your body. In weight training, you push hard for 20-30 seconds, rest, then repeat, similar to HIIT. So while HIIT has its perks like being quick and more interesting, it can also interfere with weight training and may not be as crucial for fat loss as some believe. Some experts say that doing weight training already gives you most of the benefits of high-intensity interval training, HIIT. I don't fully agree with that. In my experience, HIIT makes your heart beat faster and provides a more challenging workout for your heart and cardiovascular system compared to regular weight training. However, it does lessen the unique advantages of HIIT. Therefore, if you decide to include HIIT in your workout routine, it's better to do it less frequently. We rarely suggest doing HIIT more than once or twice a week because it requires more time for recovery, and I only recommend it if the client prefers it. Now, mistake number 4 is doing too much overall cardio. Even if you time it right and maintain the right intensity, it's still possible to overdo cardio. According to a study by NSCA, there's a decrease in muscle growth when doing cardio 3 to 4 times a week, though the correlation isn't very strong. The study also found negative connections between muscle growth, strength, and power with the duration of endurance exercise per day. More interference was observed when the endurance exercise exceeded 30 minutes per day. However, it's crucial to consider that not all cardio is the same. Walking your dog is different from high-intensity sprints. Recommendations for cardio will vary based on individual factors and the type of cardio you choose. I'll provide more details on that shortly. Let's talk about mistake number 5, relying too much on fast cardio for extra fat loss. When you do fast cardio, it means exercising on an empty stomach. Some believe it helps burn more fat during the workout, but that doesn't necessarily lead to overall fat loss. A study from 2011 found that even though you burn more fat during a fast cardio session, you end up burning less fat in the 24 hours afterward. Another review showed that exercising in a fasted state doesn't impact weight loss or changes in lean and fat mass. What really matters is creating a meaningful calorie deficit, whether you exercise on an empty stomach or not. Recently, a review paper by Escalante and Bearcat focused on fasted cardio in competitive physique athletes, those aiming for very low body fat levels. While they admit there's no clear evidence favoring fasted cardio, they suggest that research on physique competitors is lacking. They leave open the possibility that it might be beneficial in the final stages of fat loss. They also mention protein-enhanced cardio, where you consume about 25 grams of protein before exercising, as a potential edge in some advanced cases. However, my advice is to choose a cardio routine that fits your schedule best, whether it's done on an empty stomach or after eating. All right, let's talk about what you can do to stay healthy. First off, if you want to lose some fat, try doing cardio exercises. It could be things like walking, cycling, swimming, or using the elliptical machine. Aim to lose about 0.5 to 1% of your body weight each week. That's a good goal. If you're already losing weight through weight training and a good diet, that's great. You might not need to do extra cardio, but I usually suggest a bit to help keep your calories up and improve your ability to lift weights. Plus, it's good to get into the habit of staying active. For more intense cardio, like high-intensity interval training, HIIT, try doing it once or twice a week for about 15 to 30 minutes each time. And if you need some lighter exercise, just go for a walk or do something easy. How much you need depends on your job and how active you are outside the gym. If you have a desk job, you might not burn as many calories as someone with a more active job. So I might recommend anywhere from 0 to 5 easy sessions a week, lasting 20 to 40 minutes each. Pay attention to how you feel in the gym. We want to make sure you're still strong and recovering well. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.